Let's talk about one of the keys to digital marketing success. Now, a lot of people who are struggling to succeed online, they just assume that there's something that they don't know about. There's something that they're missing. There's something that they just need to pay for another course to get. There's something that, in other words, basically what they're assuming is that other people are somehow smarter than they are, and that's why they're succeeding. But I strongly disagree. In most cases, the thing that makes the difference between people who succeed online and people who do not succeed online is that the people who succeed online are just more consistent than those who don't. Now, this is really important because you have to not only be consistent, but you have to be consistent in doing the right things. So if you're got your ladder leaning against the wrong wall, you can climb up it as high as you want to, and you're not going to climb over the top of it to instant success. There are lots and lots of examples of places where being consistent in doing something online is the key to online marketing success. So let me give you some examples. Number one, social media. If you're not there on a regular basis, hey, now we've learned with TikTok and Instagram, you need to be there several times a day. You're not going to be as successful as those who are. YouTube, posting every single day, 2 or 3 times a week, whatever that is, YouTube rewards consistency. List building rewards consistency. Having great opt-in incentives out there, as well as having ads consistently running to them and other traffic sources. List building is an example of consistency. Emailing their list. A lot of people get an email list, but then they just, I'm going to get there. You guys just be patient. Don't forget about me. I'm going to get there. And 3 months later, they email and everyone's forgotten about them. So they get all these spam actions and those kinds of things against them. Launching is a huge piece of success. Try saying that 3 times fast. Apparently I can't. So launching, the more frequently you launch, the more you learn, the better you get at doing it. Podcasting. Hey, if you do 3 episodes of a podcast and the next one comes 3.5 years later, you're not going to succeed. Now, you should know, and it's obvious, this is really hard because our brains are designed to stop doing something if it's not working yet. But here's the key. Almost everything I just talked about has an algorithm associated with it. And the algorithms on those social media channels, on YouTube, on podcasting, on a whole bunch of different things are designed to reward consistency. And so algorithms don't reward what your brain wants. Your brain wants instant success. And if it doesn't work, we quit. I once had a boss, we were running hundreds of thousands of dollars of ads in a week. And after 3 weeks, he said, this ad campaign's not working. We're going to cut it off. And I said, wait a minute. Do you know anything about advertising? That's not the way advertising works. You keep going with it. Now, this was television advertising, not online advertising. And television advertising, you need time. You need exposure and repeat exposure to make that work. That oftentimes happens with things like social media, YouTube, things like that. You need time for the algorithm to start figuring out who to send you. And then they look for consistent production on that, and they reward you accordingly. And so the algorithms reward what works in the marketplace. And one of those key things is consistency. So what works in the marketplace? Consistency. So you're there every single day. Your volume of content, more chances to go viral because you're just putting more stuff out there. YouTube is a special example of that. Variety. If X doesn't work, don't quit. Try doing Y instead. And when I'm saying that, I'm not saying, hey, if selling a course doesn't work, you should go into selling a physical product. What I'm saying is, if you're selling your course hasn't worked, Try doing something else to get your list built. Try doing a different kind of launch. Try those kinds of things. Don't quit the selling the course business. Quit the things that you're doing that aren't working so far. So the key here is this: focused on the customer, not yourself. Customers also like consistency. That's how they get to know you. That's how they start to respect you. That's how they start to trust you. That's how they want to buy from you. That's what's working. Helping the customer, not serving your desire for instant success. May I invite you to act accordingly, to be consistent, to not quit just because it hasn't worked at the level that you expect it to so far. Think about it. What's your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. This is Don Crowther saying, just go do this stuff.